a couple of people. So it looks like the Technomancer and the Rigger are going to watch the building burn for a little while.
It is very nice.
It's a pretty building, making all sorts of pretty colours. Some of which you're probably worried about the chemicals that are in the things that are burning. But none of you ever planning to eat the soy jacks, are you?
I do plan on eating it later once we've got time. I don't need the shits on the job, but I can deal with them later.
I'm pretty sure they'll give you a proper one later. So...
That's our payment. Just one each.
Just one each, yeah. They're going to be that valuable.
They're going to be that friggin' expensive?
Yes. Well, yeah, once the supplies have gone up, you know, gonna have to get ready. Anyway, so, do you remember where you were last week?
We just discovered the words.
Gangers.
The gangers, yeah. The muscle gangers. The spare something?
Sparoids.
Yeah,
look, I hadn't had much sleep that week.
It's fine. That's just a great name for a gang.
Yeah. So, yeah, you've discovered that looks like they were the ones to steal. Unfortunately, you don't have a location on them.
Mm-hmm. Also, I just realized I should probably send over the character sheets of my contacts to you.
Yeah, at some point, yeah.
Yeah, at some point.
I'm just going to roll random dice for them. Simpler.
They have stats.
Yeah, but I'm going to roll random dice. So, just because they have stats doesn't mean I have to use them. Look, your guy's going to make a charisma check. Oops.
No. That's only if I'd done it.
You can't have a charisma default below 2.
No, you're right.
This guy's special. He's a contact.
Because you're an elf, against all odds, you're somehow charismatic, even being you.
Even the most uncharismatic elf is average for humans.
God damn it. Elves, why are you built to be pretty much a face? You're built to be a face and a gunner. Or anybody who goes up close, except
fuck
you
that,
have
I got
no body.
swords.
Yeah, you also have that.
Have you actually used your swords on anyone yet?
No, and I want to. I need to cut up someone or I'm going to die. I'll just melt in place, and all that'll be left behind would be like the 2 swords.
And the desire to cut someone.
And whoever picks up the sword next will have this urge to kill whoever this is.
I am the stand called Anubis. Alright, let's go. Because that was a joke that very few people will get here.
Yep, went straight over my head. Okay.
That was actually a really good roll that you just wasted there, Big Truck.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, if you'd edged that would have exploded as well.
Only for 2 dice, though.
Yeah.
It's only 6 that explode, not all successes. Alright, let's go.
Oh, 6s explode now?
If you use
only if you use edge first.
Yeah, if you use edge first, then you get to explode your 6s.
If you use it after, you reroll everything that failed, which is goddamn amazing.
You reroll everything that failed, and you add your edge score as additional dice to roll, but only the edge dice explode.
Alright, let's go, let's go.
Yep.
We've got a job to do, which is find those dudes, punch them, get all the shit, and let's go.
Come on, let's be comedic sociopaths now.
How's that different from normal?
No, this is professional
sociopaths. Oh, professional sociopaths, as opposed to normal people, supposed normal people who are actually sociopaths.
But hey, I might get to do something this time. Depends on how many of them there are. Oh yeah, depends.
Well, that's the type of thing you need to be finding out. So, how are you going to track down a gang? Oh, that's the silence is telling. I've just said it. Oh dear, do we need a social situation?
No idea. I would actually say probably use the Decker first. See if they've got any sort of, net trace.
the gang website.
Yeah.
This is
That's the thing.
2070.
Fake
Hang on,
websites totally
hang on.
exist.
They could be dumb, and we're still around the warehouse, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're still watching the warehouse burn merrily.
Well, you can look for. Oh, my brain's dying on me. Comlink logs. They might not have been running silent. They might have been that stupid. Who knows? It's worth trying.
They are gangers. They might have been running. Yeah, they might have been that stupid.
Rude.
No,
Anyway,
not like you know any good gangers.
Mrr.
If they were good gangers, then they wouldn't be, have the label of gangers.
Yeah. If you're a ganger, it basically means you've given up on all of
I'm
the
leaving. I'm just leaving. I'm walking out the door and leaving. Anyway, I mean, they are bodybuilders as well, right?
Yeah.
Do they keep? They probably have like websites at least that keep like nutrition logs and stuff.
The nutrition blog.
Yeah.
What do you think he's going to say on their website? Yeah, blog today. Did 400 push-ups, then knocked over a warehouse.
Might do.
And pressing high scores amongst the gang.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I'd do that. I'm stupid. Maybe they're stupid. First, bet on if they're stupid, and then we can go ahead and then do the actual work.
Well, yeah. I mean, it'll take what, like 30 seconds at most to check all the records of the last 6 hours.
Yep.
It's going to take longer than that to find the rules.
Yeah, that's pretty much the one thing. It's like, hey, you want to look through the cyberspace rules again?
Okay. It's just the Matrix. The most useful thing in the game and the hardest rules. So, yeah. Have a go at hacking the internet.
Put on your
Matrix
balaclava,
search.
begin to hunch over a laptop. There you go. Now you're hacking with style.
Yeah, of course there's like different colours everywhere and you're pressing keys constantly.
Mm-hmm.
With the leather coat with Hack the Planet on the back.
Yeah. Just once I'd like to see an actual hacker in a film and it's just like, what you're doing? Well, I've got my computer, trying 4 million different types of passwords. It could be a couple of days.
2 successes against.
Oh, hacking the host.
Oh no, that was a matrix search.
Oh, matrix search.
Intuition data processing. Or wait, no, they don't have a.
No,
thing.
no. It's data search is just how many do you get enough successes for me to tell you something. Okay, they will have some sort of web presence, but unfortunately, they're not stupid enough to say where they were. It looks like they've gone quiet for the last few hours, so they've actually remembered to turn their comm links off.
Now it gets fun.
Yeah. So, how else would you track down a bunch of gangers? I'm not going to make this easy for you, so... Oh, I love the silence. It's like, You can't just shoot the answer.
Okay, so do we have a video... Well, the Technomancer had a video trace as to what sort of vehicle it was. Was there any way for him to regurgitate, if it had a... whatever the equivalent to a license plate is?
Yeah, I'll have it set built-in SIM.
Yeah, we can always
RFID.
trace that, at least to a location where they ditched the vehicle. If they ditched the vehicle.
That would require hacking the grid. I forgot what they call it, auto grid thing.
Looking for it now.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called. It's a grid
This
soft,
wouldn't
isn't it?
be so hard if there weren't 700 pages of matrix rules.
He's exaggerating.
To be fair, there's
250.
only 600.
Yeah. So yeah, I forgot what it's called. The basically the thing that controls everybody, all the
God?
cars. No, the cars. It's kind of
Oh,
like
grid guide. You want
grid guide.
guide?
That's what I'm thinking of. Yes. Yeah, you'd have to hack that to try and get a location. Either that or hope they have a kind of one of those. My car's been stolen things on whatever vehicle they've stolen.
Oh, we don't have like our Mr. Johnson does not want to talk to us until we're done, right?
Yeah.
We don't have like an agent who we can talk to who has authority to just like get records on that or stuff.
Nope.
As far as he's concerned, we're totally independent, and he has no idea what we're doing.
That's pretty much how Shadowruns work.
Yeah, so we don't have anybody to talk to.
Well,
Not officially.
Truck, you're in a gang, right?
Yeah, I am. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I am.
Do you think any of your buddies would know anything about these guys, or?
Well, I mean, Big Red is the one who gave me the info in the first place. So he'd probably not know anymore, but maybe one of the others.
Yeah, because the problem you're dealing
And I
with at the
don't-
Worth
moment.
giving them a call.
Yeah, the main problem you got at the moment is these guys are such a small, time gang that you've probably never heard of them before. But yeah, chances one of your other gang might have, heard of them at some point.
Mm-hmm. All right. Baby Felipe has area knowledge for Denver, but not particularly anything about gangs.
All right. So what would be rolling for that?
Oh, he rolls 10 dice on that. You'd probably have a penalty to make it work that way.
Yeah. I'll be nice to give him 6 die.
Bam. All right.
Okay, so he can narrow your search down. Looks like these guys operate in and around the Aurora Warrens.
Oh, yeah, that narrows it down quite a lot.
Yeah. So, for those of you who aren't up on your current Denver geography yet,
The Warrens are kind of a lower.
they're
Kind of
slums.
a slums that kind of
Just
exist.
above the Barrens, basically.
Yeah, they kind of exist ambiguously between the UCAS and the CAS.
Yeah, they're such a bad place that neither country wants to claim them because then they'd have to start paying out welfare.
Yep.
So both
So-
countries just gotta say, no, it's not ours, it's theirs.
So if we're going in armed.
Oh yeah, God yeah.
Yeah. What would be law presence, Lone Star, and whatnot?
Yeah, it'd be Lone Star, but they pretty much only come out if buildings start getting blown up and there's
Would they
floodwaters.
care all
Yeah,
that
quote
much if
unquote
I'm?
Lone Star presence is going to be minimal, if at best.
Yeah. Response times are long enough to let the perps get away, so we don't actually have to get involved in the gunfire.
So I'm thinking maybe more illegal options are pretty easy to carry around openly over there.
Yes, once you've got in.
Oh, right, shit.
Keep it
okay.
Because you are currently in the FTZ border area.
Mm-hmm,
Just keep it in the van until we're actually in the wars.
So you'll need to pass through the
damn
border
it!
zone.
Why isn't Igmir around? Because I'm pretty sure he has a smuggling compartment on his car.
We've still got the car.
He's not gonna
He's
let
still
me drive.
with
Are you
us.
kidding?
Yeah, I will let him drive you in the smuggling compartment. I'm not going to be that horrible.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, he's here in presence. He's just not actually speaking.
Yeah. I'm not going to take away key bits of kit, like your ride, just because the player can't turn up. He won't do anything active, though. He'll once you get to the Barrens, he'll make a massive perimeter of all his drones and stuff like that.
Fair enough. Well, I'll take my gun with me then. One of
I don't
them.
actually have anything illegal on me.
You have licenses for everything?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
got licenses for everything.
Because
The only thing-
you're about to go through. I'll be nice and say you don't have to go through the border for the CAS, Confederated American States. You will have to go through a border for the Warrens, though.
I have 8 fake licenses. So
Yeah, I have a lot of fake licenses. I think the only illegal thing I have is the voice modulator.
let's go.
I think the only illegal thing then I would have would be my foci, and that's pretty easy to hide.
We go to the Warrens. We start to ask around.
Okay, so border checkpoint. We haven't actually done the fact that this is basically Berlin times 5. So, I'm just going to explain how the border system works. Basically, every time you want to cross a nation, it's the equivalent of having to cross, an actual physical, national border line, which means getting from one half of the city to the other half of the city is a bit of a pain. Because if you have a look at this map here, you've kind of like got a quarter of the city in the Ute, a little bit in the Sioux. You guys don't actually have that much of the city, amazingly. They've just kind of got the air bases on the airport. So, yeah, most of the time, borders... well, it is, they've got... What?
There's actually 6, but nobody wants to go to Aslan.
Aslan didn't exist a few months ago. They got kicked out, so that's technically a war zone at the moment. So yeah, the borders there are more stopping people getting out than getting in. So, but neither side is kind of interested in letting people move freely between those two areas. So if this whole area is Berlin, that's Berlin during the crisis with the Russians where they have to airdrop everything in.
All right.
So normally, people have to move around a fair bit, obviously. So the border checkpoints here are more relaxed than in other parts of the nations, but still, they do like to double check everyone's passport. So, who's got the lowest sin?
Probably me.
I got rank 4-1. I've got 2 rank 4-1s.
What border are we crossing?
You'll be crossing the Confederate CAS border into the Warrens. This way...
Yeah, the only sin I would have that's lowest is a 2, and I only use that one for paying rent.
Yeah, basically, what sin would you be using to cross the border?
The only one I have.
What level's that then?
My CAS is Evan Novali.
I've got a rating 2, Sin.
Right.
Man,
Ooh.
That I'm gonna have to actually make a challenge against that. So, sin challenges.
It's your device rating times 2 number of dice, and your test is against their sin level.
Yep.
So you need 2 hits to get a ping and 3 hits to get a definite hit.
Yep. I was just about to double check that, so thanks. That's how I thought it worked, but I was just going to double check. So, against Little Truck.
Glitch!
Ah!
I see.
Yeah, you're
shit.
fine. Mr. President!
Hi, I'm not Dunkelman.
Dunkelzon's dead, rip. Hey, nice.
Yep, so, the guards here are quite busy, late at night. You're going into the Warrens, they don't really care about that. So, you get past the security.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Yep. Anything to declare? And you all kind of go, no.
Of course we don't have anything to declare.
Fuck Aslan.
I need a Thrill House fake sin now, don't I? Damn.
Yeah, you have to find yourself a Thrill House fix in, especially if you're going to keep that up.
I will, at some point.
Yeah, you got plenty of time. Night, you drive into the Warrens. A lovely, friendly place. Your hubcaps are immediately, everyone kind of looks at your hubcaps immediately. So, Yigmir's going to be deploying drones to keep everyone away, because he's not going to want his hubcap stealing.
I mean, there's also the rest of the of the van. So
Yeah. Yeah, but hubcaps
Yeah.
are the easy thing.
yeah, they're
Fastest way
easy.
to get rid of a dead car is to leave it in the warrens. It'll be field stripped in less than a minute.
Yeah. Also, that way you can just claim that, oh, I don't know what happened to that officer. Yeah. So, friendly neighbourhood. Yeah. Lots of friendly looking women on every corner. This is pretty much, the worst part of every city rolled into one. Drugs.
Nice place.
Drugs, red light district. Yeah.
I like it.
Gangs. Yeah. Friendly. As long as you look like you're in place. And I assume you've all got your massive number of guns out now.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so you're into the warrens. Time to start asking around, I guess.
Right, I've got my assault rifle on my sling, I've got both swords in sheath, and I've got the 2 hidden guns as well. So I've got 5 weapons on me.
I have bow with, let's see, what kind of ammo do I have on this thing? Just an incendiary head open.
Probably just carrying around, as a pistol is holstered, the smart gun is being concealed, and the assault rifle is going to be out.
Oh man, this is my chance. Oh, I think I know it's time for what skill I should use is words. I think I know what skill I should use for this when I want to interact with one of these fine gentlemen or ladies. So I'm going to look around for anyone who's wearing any Japanese clothing.
Oh no.
Got to remember this is the universe where Japan is still...
Japan won the culture war, I know.
Yeah. So there will be someone wearing a kimono.
I didn't mean that. I mean that's expensive.
But
I mean anyone wearing
a fake kimono is not expensive.
Well, fair, but I mean anyone wearing an awful tacky
Anyone
t-shirt.
who looks like they're in a cyberpunk thing.
We're all in a cyberpunk thing. That's the whole point. We're playing cyberpunk.
I'm going to walk up to one of them and try to identify what ridiculous anime that their shirt is from, and I want to buddy up with them.
No, go for it. Incoming.
I have 11 dice in this.
Let's give them a quick do I care about this punk roll.
Not in the least.
No, I'll give you that. So yeah, you actually managed to get somebody to have a conversation about anime with you.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Why am I talking with people?
I don't know.
I like it though. Let's keep it going.
Yeah.
You decided to approach somebody and go like, "Hey,
so
I know what that shirt's from. Look at this one." I pull off the Deep Sink, the first anime tank top that I have on, and then reveal the second one, which is of the same thing.
So you've managed to find the anime nerd.
Yep. What's up, buddy? Okay. I gotta just shoot the shit with him for a little bit and then ask, you see any other huge muscly elves around here? He's a real big dude. Looks like you could punch your head clean through.
Yeah. What's that guy's name? Yeah, kind of runs around with a load of muscle dudes.
Yeah. See, me and my pals here, right? We he kind of muscled in on our territory a little while back, right? So we gotta teach him a lesson. Now, I don't want to involve you in it. I just want to know where they are, okay? You never told me nothing, okay?
Yeah, sure. What's it worth for me to be quiet? Yeah.
Ah, come on, man. You playing me like this?
Everyone's got to make a living.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Let's say 250 new yen to keep it quiet. Is that all right?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. And I'll oh shit, I don't actually own a cred stick.
You don't
We
have
have
to.
any-
You don't have to. You can do it by comlink.
All right, yeah, sure. I'll just come over 250 new yen and I'll pay for that myself. I don't care.
Okay. Yep. 250 transferred. You have made yourself a new buddy.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want? Yeah. Any more information?
Yeah, have they been passing around like something new and unusual? You know, like a candy bar or something?
No, no. Not seen him in a while. Been gone quiet. Another quick check for this guy.
So they're probably gonna hoard it for themselves, at least at first.
Till they get the screaming shits.
Till they get that, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just asking just in case, you know?
Yeah. Say, they've been kind of messing. I mean, Big Dave's the guy to go ask. He keeps a track of all the gangs around here. Runs kind of the pawn shop over by the corner. Likes to know who's up and who's down. Says he keeps his business going.
Right. Well, thanks though, Mai. You keep yourself safe before this goes down, okay?
Yeah, say, Chummer. I'm gonna go home.
Mhm.
See what I can get with this lovely
I'm going to
250.
I'm going to walk away and then shake my head in pity of his shitty taste.
He skips away with a huge amount of credit you've just given him.
Yeah.
He was thinking, "Oh, 50, I can get 50 out of this." Nope, 250. Sorted.
I always
massively
assume
overpaid that. He's a random guy on the street. You've just given him 250.
He's probably gonna get mugged for that shit.
Yeah, you can see a couple other people. Kind of like the crowd that's listening to the conversation splits into two. Half of it follows him. Actually, no, you can't mug him because it's electronic. They can threaten to beat him unless he transfers it to them. I
have to go do a thing real quick. I will be back in a bit.
Yeah.
All right.
So
we have a lead.
Yeah, you have a lead.
All right.
And a
good.
bunch of followers, too, because they're going to try to mug us.
Well, they're not going to try and mug you. You're too heavily armed for that. What they are going to do is hang around on the hope that you need more information.
God damn it!
If you even stop on a corner for a second, and not even sure if you even look like you don't know which way you're going, you have 5 guides. Everyone's going to know that hashish, or bashish. Sorry. That's Egyptian. It's for a tip to help you.
Yes, hashish is a very different thing.
Yeah, I realised that too. So bakshishis, was it? It's another thing that was out there. Gets all confusing. Right, so you can find your way to Big Dave's pawn shop. Literally, Big Dave's pawn shop. It looks a pretty nice looking place. It's noticeably less run down than anything else. The fact that it's got an obvious autocannon turret built into above the shop sign kind of shows why. Big Dave is average sized human. Got no idea why he's called Big Dave. He just kind of looks up as you walk in. His hand kind of moves underneath the counter slightly. Can I help you, gentlemen?
Just a little talk before out of character.
Oh
talk.
yeah, sorry, before you walk in.
Yeah. So are we just gonna ask him straight up front, or are we gonna try to be sly about it, or are we just looking for information?
I don't see why we need to be sly about it. Information brokers generally sell whatever the fuck they have.
Yeah, I actually, as said, the Skype call actually cut out on me before I got any of this, so I don't know where we're going and why. Okay, so this guy's the information broker. All right.
He's
Then
more
we'll
of a pawnbroker, but
Pawnbroker, but he uses information too. Anything he can sell.
All right. So we'll probably just be upfront and honest. I mean, he's a businessman. He understands what we want, or at least we want to see certain people.